Get ready with me while I tell you about a recent horrible job experience. About 2 months ago, it was the last week of school, I went in for a job interview at one of my favorite companies. It was the perfect distance from my college and my home, so it wouldn't be an issue for summer, and I already have previous experience in this field. So I was super stoked when they got back to me really quickly. The interview comes along and I go in, I printed out my resume, had the whole bang bang boom. The interview went so well. The girl who was interviewing me was so amazing. We hit it off right away. We were talking like we were friends. And because my availability worked out so well with what they needed, they basically hired me on the spot. I got an email just a few hours later saying that I wouldn't have to even go through a second interview. They were just so excited to get me on board. And they asked if I could come in and on board later that week. And I am honestly just so excited because we all know what getting a job right now is like. So a few days later, I go in and on board. I literally give them my direct deposit. I get my work uniform. I'm so excited to start. And they were like, yeah, we'll touch base with you about training in a couple of days. About a week goes by and I still hadn't heard anything from them. So I go ahead and I message the girl who hired me in. And I pretty much said something along the lines of, hey, like, I haven't heard anything about training and I just want to make sure that everything is good on my end. Super nice, of course. And she replies to me, letting me know that they can only train one person at a time, so I probably wouldn't be seeing them for another month in June. And of course, I was really frustrated because they never told me that I would have to wait so long to train. They made it sound like I was going to be in-house training like the next week, but I let it go. I have a waitressing job. It's fine. Like, I'll be okay for the next month. I was kind of grateful that I would actually get some time to enjoy the summer sun. Then another week or two goes by and I still haven't heard from them. A girl that I know who got hired in with me and onboarded after me starts her training. And at this point, it's been like a full month since I've been onboarded and I was really frustrated. I planned on texting the girl who hired me in at the end of the week if I still hadn't heard anything from them, as I've literally turned down 3 other job opportunities since I got hired into this company and I've been waiting for some sort of communication. I kid you not, the day before I plan on texting the girl, I get a text essentially firing me before I even started. Like, I'm honestly embarrassed to admit this, but I get this long-winded email about how they're unfortunately not going to be able to go forward with me. Like I was somebody in the hiring process. Girl, I was in the system. So I clap back and I'm so nice about it. But I'm like, hey, I really appreciate you letting me know. However, like, I've turned down numerous opportunities because I was hired into your business. I also made sure to mention that my family has been supporting this company for literally years, like since they were really small, and that we're so disappointed to find out this is how they treat their employees. It was so frustrating, and now I'm back on a job hunt. At the end of the day, I probably dodged a bullet if this is how their communication works. Like, not going forward with me in the beginning is one thing. A little upsetting. Wasting my time? Ooh, girl, you got another thing coming. Anyway, that's the finished makeup look. Let me know if you guys have any crazy job stories to share. Might make me feel a little better about my own. See you guys next time.